Hello and welcome to Studio Talk. I'm Suril Desai. I'm a lawyer by training with immense interest in geopolitics and an ardent fan of electronic music. I did my undergraduate studies in the United States at Menlo College, California, where I majored in international management. When I turned 18, I went on a month-long expedition to Alaska. It has so far been the best experience of my life. Within 15 days, I had run out of money and had to survive the rest of the trip on $20 US. So I ended up painting a fence, washing a car, labeling the books in a library, and chopping vegetables for a soup kitchen. In return for my services, I discovered Alaska and the American way of life. I also went to film school for 2 semesters before I dropped out, but not before I made 2 really low-budget feature films, Close So Far and Cold 9, and now anchoring. Even before the camera, I have had my share of public speaking opportunities. One that deserves a mention is when I was invited to speak at the German-Russian Young Leaders Forum. And did I mention that I have also been working closely with Nobel laureate Professor Mohammad Yunus. So done a bit of this and a bit of that. Finally, to the present. Having been a news junkie all my life, I thought, why not give anchoring a try? I feel that news anchoring will allow me to present my analysis of the global current events and happenings. Anchoring will also help me achieve my 15 minutes of fame. So let me take you through some of the biggest news stories from around the world. Peace in the valley was shattered after 6 armed terrorists sneaked through the line of control and attacked a heavily guarded army camp in North Kashmir. In this pre-dawn attack that lasted for close to 6 hours, 8 army men were killed. This suicide attack comes 2 days before the Prime Minister visits the valley and threatens to disrupt the elections in the state. Here's a detailed report. Students across the country are in a fix after the government remained firm on its decision of replacing German with Sanskrit in Kendriya Vidyalayas. The only relief is that the center has told the schools that there will be no Sanskrit examination this year. But for many students, it's a decision that seems to have been taken without considering their opinion. Studio Talk has the story. The hate speech standoff continues after stalling Parliament for nearly a week. The opposition is refusing any deal being offered by the government. The logjam comes after an initial demand of sacking the BJP minister was refused point blank by the BJP. But things show no signs of improving, with the government saying that even the demand of a censure motion is not acceptable. Multi-million-dollar cab company Uber is in big trouble after the rape of a Delhi girl traveling in one of the cars belonging to the company. Investigations reveal that the required security checks were not done on the driver to the incident. A shameful incident that once again exposes the chinks in our policing. Expectations of a people-friendly budget and a cut in the interest rates by the RBI are being seen as among the key reasons taking the Sensex to the psychologically important 20,000 mark. Today, after 2 years, the day's rally came on the back of a strong quarterly result by software major TCS and a relatively steady Asian market. The market opened with Sensex at 20,000, slipped a tad below that level due to profit taking, and again regrouped in later session as FMCG major ITC rallied ahead of its results and closed just a tad off the 20,000 mark, finally ending the day at 19,987, up 80 points. The day's rally added about Rs 26,000 crore to investors' wealth, with BSE's market capitalization now at Rs 71 lakh crore. The last time the benchmark had seen this level was on January 7, 2011, about 2 months after it had reached its all-time peak of 21,709. On to the world of sports. Roared on by a crowd of 60,000 plus, India rediscovered their winning ways in the second ODI against England at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Kochi. The win not only helped them square the 5-match series, but would also have done their sagging confidence a world of good. The tension along the line of control with Pakistan took its toll on the sporting ties between the two countries. All 9 Pakistani hockey players who have come here to play in the Hockey India League will return home without playing a match in the tournament. Hockey India did not directly bar the players, but put the onus on the franchisees. Day 2 at the Melbourne Park on Tuesday brought another day of perfect weather, but a few anxious moments for the top seed, Serena Williams. Williams and her fans looked worried after the player fell awkwardly on her left ankle. She, however, managed to win the game 6-love, 6-love against the 110th ranked Edina Hall. World champion Vishwanath Anand scored an emphatic victory over the world number 2 from Armenia to end a rough 7-month patch. With this win, Anand has jumped into joint lead with 2 others after the 4th round of Tata Steel chess tournament. In what appears to be his first outing after the Wimbledon, Rafael Nadal is likely to be playing at the Brazil Open. Nadal hasn't played since June, essentially because of the tendonitis in his left knee. He was due to play at the Australian Open, but a stomach virus forced him to withdraw. Hello and welcome again to the Cricket Crazy Show right here on Studio Talk. The World Cup finale is here. India versus Pakistan at Wankhede. This is the greatest cricketing moment. So all you cricket crazies out there who are watching me today, get your cricket gears ready as we have some high-paced action waiting for you right here, right now. The ultimate battle of the season, and boy, what a way to end the World Cup 2011. India versus Pakistan. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get your notepads ready and jot down the numbers flashing on your screens now, and there can be only one lucky winner. So what are you waiting for? The lines are open. Call in now and send your favorite team greetings, and the best one will get a chance to dine with the winning team. It seems Chulbul Pandey might not break Tiger Khan's box office record. After the initial success at the box office, Ek Tha Tiger will remain Salman Khan's biggest hit. Well, here's to Sallu Bhai. He's the winner either ways. For the hot Bengali beauty Bipasha Basu, the new year might just change her dwindling fortunes at the box office. She will be seen sharing screen space with television heartthrob Karan Singh Grover in her next release, Alone. The pairing is perfect, says the director Bhushan Patel, who directed the hit Ragini MMS. Well, let's hope the new year starts with a bang for Bips. If you've had a really stressful week at work and you're looking to unwind with a movie this Diwali weekend, here's a sneak peek at the latest lineup of flicks to hit the cinema. So, are you likely to trade firecrackers for popcorn, or would you rather have both? Either ways, SRK will be ringing in the new year in advance with fireworks of his own. Check it out. And finally, it's Amitabh Bachchan's birthday. A very happy birthday to the superstar, the legend. On his birthday, we pay tribute to his everlasting charisma and his work, which has entertained generations of Indians and people around the globe. Happy birthday, Big B. Hi, this is Suril Desai, and today I will be reviewing the documentary Katyabaz, a film based on something we all know about, but do little about: electricity stealing. The documentary revolves around Loha Singh, an illiterate and unemployed electrician who goes around in the poor areas of Kanpur making unauthorized power connections. The documentary brings to light, no pun intended, the hard life in an impoverished Kanpur neighborhood. Katya, which means a wire that is used to make illegal electricity connections, and Katyabaz is the person who makes such connections. The other important character in the documentary is Ritu Maheshwari, managing director of KESCO, the Kanpur Electric Supply Company. She is a no-nonsense bureaucrat who is trying her best to change the corrupt system, but her best laid plans get mired in local politics. For the politicians, the 30 lakh people in Kanpur living without electricity, most of them poor, are a crucial vote bank. Taking advantage of the rampant irregularities, a politician, Irfan Solanki, contests the elections and wins. The first thing the corrupt politician does is to transfer the honest bureaucrat out. For the Katyabas, nothing much changes on the ground. This documentary is a hard look at how deep corruption runs in our system, a compelling watch, especially in today's times when the discourse around corruption has been intense. Well, that's all that we have time for. Thanks so much for watching Studio Talk. This is Suril Desai, signing off.